Hello guys, today I will be showing you how to make a pocket sized mini gun that you can shoot anywhere you want at your friends. It's like spitballs, but it's like a launcher. So without further ado, let's get started in making this mini pocket gun. First of all, I'm going to need a made up roll of paper. You can take any roll from your book. Just rip a paper from your book and roll it up, and it should be looking like this. You're just going to tape it and keep it ready like this. And after some time, you're going to take your half of paper like this, half of paper, and you're just going to take your little rod you made earlier and start rolling it up. Now you're just going to make sure it's tight enough. For my thing, yeah, it's tight enough, you can go through. So once you have that, I'm going to tape it up. I'm going to take tape pieces and tape it up. Because I left hold of it, you have to do it again, because you can't really just leave it like that if your hold is loose up. So it got loosed up, so I'll just do it. Just make sure it's tight enough for it to not just slide out too freely. It should be a little tight for it to stay in place. See, like that's too tight, so I'm just going to make it loose. Yeah, that's fine, and you're just going to tape it up. Now let's just test it. Yeah, it's fine. Perfectly fine. Once you have that, you're just going to take your other half piece and put in front of you. And take it and do the same thing again. Once you have that, you can see perfectly fine, right? See? Okay, now once you have that, you're going to take it, piece it again, tape it again nicely. Stuff like that. So you're going to keep on taping it until it's fully covered. It should be looking like this. Nice rolled up piece. What you want to do with this piece that you made earlier before this one, you're going to take it and mark it to be 2 centimeters. With a ruler. So you're going to take your ruler and the piece you made before, not the one that's tight, the one that's loose, the one that you made before, you're going to take it. You can take your ruler and mark 2 centimeters of this. take your pen and mark 2 centimeters. Once you have the 2 centimeters, you're just gonna cut it. Nicely. Like that. Have a roll. Now sometimes you'll see that it'll just roll out by itself. You don't want that, so you're just going to tape it with a tape. You're just going to tape it with a piece of tape. So you're going to take a piece of tape and tape this. So you're done taping it up. You cut the left piece, and should be looking more like this. Once you have that, you're going to take your thing and you're going to stick this on top of this with a piece of tape. This one's too small, so I'm going to take my tape and mark. I have it, and all you will do is tape it down. You don't want it to be flipping so much. By the way, if you want, you don't really have to use tape. You can use glue for this as well, but glue sticks, no glue sticks. You can either use hot glue gun or a glue pen. So yeah, a hot glue gun or a glue pen. So right now I'm just using tape because I don't have anything else. I'm going to take it and cut it off. Have that. You're going to tape it like that and cut the rest of the tape piece off. Once you have that, all you will do is go back to your early made piece that you cutted the 2 centimeters of, and again you're going to cut 2 centimeters. And before you do that, just make sure it's taped before you even do it. So just make sure tape piece is taped. So again you're going to mark 2 centimeters of your tube. 2 centimeters. I got my 2 centimeters, and you're going to cut that off. Once you have that cut it off, the piece you made earlier, you'll mark 12 centimeters of it. And you're just going to mark 12 centimeters. 12 right here. So that's 12 centimeters. And you're going to mark from the 0 to 12 to 0 right here. You're going to cut that piece off of the 12 centimeters, and you can let that go in the garbage bin or do whatever you want with it. But the piece you made earlier, there's 2 centimeters on. You're going to take it. We're going to take the 2 centimeter piece and we will do something later with it. So once you have that, you're going to take your early made rod that is very big, and you're going to take a rubber band which will allow it to launch. You're going to take a rubber band, and firstly you're going to cut off the edges of your tube. Cut them off. And you want to make sure that it's the same size but a little lesser size than this. So a less size than this. So what could be a less size than this? See, so about from here to there, here all the way to your end. So you can see my markings. One is also here. It's a little less. So once you have that, you're going to cut the pieces off. Well, let that go away, and you're going to take your piece of rod. So you're just going to cut it tightly. It's quite hard to break, so I don't know why. So just going to keep cutting until you have your rod out. Once you have that piece of rod, you're going to keep the other rod away. You have this piece of rod that is eventually lesser than this. See, like that. And it's supposed to be less. And now all you're going to take is take your rod and you're going to make the shape like this, hooked to one side of the rod, and you're going to take a piece of tape from your tape roll or whatever. You can't use super glue for this. You can only use tape. Super glue won't really work. So you're going to take a tape piece and tape that up. So you want to make sure that you tape it properly. This is you can just tape it any way you want. You're going to take this in the shape like this, of a shape touching your edge like this. So right, touching your edge like this. It can take a lot of patience because this rubber band might get on your nerves. You're going to take it like this. See, now you have your rubber band. The two corner edges over here you're going to tape. Only the top one. The top. You're not going to take the whole thing and tape it. Once you have the corner edges taped, should be looking like this. Like this. Okay, now once you have that, you're going to take your made piece earlier, and this is actually the last step, and then you're ready. You're going to slide in your rod. Like that, and hook your rubber band here. And before that, the 2 centimeter piece you cut it earlier, you're going to take it and fix it on top. Now you're going to take a piece of tape. It can be as small as you want it, and the 2 centimeter piece, as I showed you here, you're going to take it and put it on top of your covered rubber band. Should not be looking. So you're going to take it, and your final pocket gun should be looking like this. Congratulations, have your own pocket gun. Before you do that, you might notice this is coming off when you're pulling it. That's because it's not hooked in properly. If you need, if you want, you can put super glue, but I have very less, so I don't really know if this will work or no. So you're just gonna hook it on top of your super glue mansion, and yeah, and you're going to let it dry. After now, you're going to take it, and you'll see that you have your mini pocket gun, and inside this you can launch bullets. So I'm just going to take mini ball, launch anything inside of this, anything you want. You're just going to make sure there's nothing covered, and you're going to shoot it. And sometimes you might notice that balls get stuck inside, but that's no problem. So once your ball is out, you can play with it, do anything you want. And yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time in our next video, which will be gaming. So thank you for watching. I'll see you next time, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and put the bell notification so whenever I make a video, you know about it. Okay? So yeah. And please like my video so that it tells other people that they should watch it too. So peace out, dudes. I'll see you later for our next gaming video.